Hi, nice to meet you. I'm again. This is David speaking. I'm very glad to start our English presentation again. Today is October 27, Monday. Time does really fly. We are here again. I'm here again. And let me take the time. I'm eating my breakfast. I'm eating my breakfast. Let me take the time.
That's great, David. You sound cheerful and natural. You could also say, "Hi, nice to meet you again. This is David. I'm really glad to start our English presentation again. Today is Monday, October 27th. Time really flies. I'm eating breakfast right now, so let me take a moment." It sounds smooth and conversational.
How about this version? Uh, let me take a time. I'm having breakfast. I'm having breakfast. How about this version?
That's very close, David. The natural version would be, let me take a moment. I'm having breakfast. We usually say a moment instead of a time in this situation. And I'm having breakfast is perfect. That's exactly how native speakers say it.
Could you speak that one more time, please? Could you say that one more time, please? Could you say that one more time, please?
Sure, David, listen carefully. Let me take a moment. I'm having breakfast. Would you like me to say it more slowly for shadowing practice?
No. Let's keep the momentum going. How many times have I told you this is my routine practice and we don't have time. We have to discuss, we have to communicate a lot of content, so we don't have time. Without further delay, let's keep the momentum going. Today, I'd like to share many beautiful sentences and phrases that could be very useful for my real life situation. I told you, repetition makes perfect. I have to repeat over and over again and again and again. Please kindly support me when my speaking need to be polished or refined as much as you can.
Absolutely, David. I'm with you all the way. You're right. Repetition really does make perfect. I'll listen carefully and step in only when your sentence can be polished a little so you can keep your rhythm strong. Go ahead with your next phrase whenever you're ready. Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Okay, GPT, listen. Okay, here I go. Listen carefully and share your suggestion or polished version with me if it needs. Okay, here I go. There were many attendees from the various divisions like automotive lab, production, and engineering. Team leaders and division head, Team leaders and division head usually attend, and the chief officer is the head of the automotive division. And the chief officer is the head of the automotive division. He is the, you know what? He is the head of the automotive division.
That's really good, David. You explained it clearly. You can make it flow a little smoother like this. There were many attendees from various divisions, such as automotive lab, production, and engineering. Team leaders and division heads usually attend, and the chief officer is the head of the automotive division. It's concise, clear, and very natural for a meeting report. Would you like to repeat that version for mouth memory?
Of course, of course. Let me take a minute. Let me take a second. You know what? Mm, you know what? Our automotive division have a few of specific mm, top management team, and one of that is the development strategy meeting for every meeting, every Monday. Usually, there were many attendees from various divisions like automotive lab, production, and for engineering. Team leaders and division heads, team leaders and division leaders, team leaders and division leaders usually attend. If they don't have any specific another issue, and the chief officer is the head of the automotive division.
That's excellent, David. You built that sentence naturally and clearly. You could polish it just a bit like this for smoother flow. Our automotive division has several top management teams, and one of them holds a development strategy meeting every Monday. There are usually many attendees from divisions like automotive lab, production and engineering. Team leaders and division leaders attend unless they have specific issues, and the chief officer serves as the head of the automotive division. It sounds very professional, just like a real business presentation.
Do you really think so? Do you really so? Do you really think so? Sounds it sounds very professional. You really think so? Sometimes I agree with you, sometimes I'm not. Anyway, let me repeat one more time. Our automotive division, uh, let me try one more time. Let me try one more time. I think I'm still a kind of beginner in this field. Anyway, let's keep the momentum going. Okay, here I go. Our automotive division has several top management several top management meetings in a week. I say one time. This is very important. Our automotive division had several top management meetings in a week, and one of them holds a developed strategy meeting every Monday. There are usually many attendees from divisions like automotive lab, production, and engineering. Team leaders and division leaders usually attend unless they have specific issues. Unless, unless they have another specific issues. And the chief officer serves as the head of the automotive division. I'm not sure the word serve is good for this context. In my opinion, if I were the speaker of this phrase, the chief officer would be the head of the automotive division. What do you say about this?
That's a really smart question, David. You're right. Serves as is perfectly correct. But if you want to sound more direct or formal, is the head of the automotive division works even better. So both are fine. The chief officer serves as the head, sounds polite and formal. Gay. The chief officer is the head, sounds simple and strong. For a presentation, your version, the chief officer is the head of the automotive division, fits perfectly.
Okay, I got it. You know what? Our automotive division has several time management meeting. Development strategy meeting for Monday, production meeting for Thursday, and monthly quality meeting for every 2 weeks Wednesday monthly. GPT, I was just wondering, how can I express when we have uh, routine monthly monthly quality meeting in the second week in a month? How can I express this situation, this this meeting condition in English?
Good question, David. You can say it like this. Our automotive division holds a routine monthly quality meeting in the second week of each month. That's the most natural and professional way to express it. You can also say, we have a regular quality meeting every second week of the month, if you want it to sound a bit simpler and more conversational.
So you mean, so you mean, mm, let me take a second. So you mean, I could say, I could say, our automotive division holds a routine monthly quality meeting in second week of each month. In the second week of each month. In the second week, in the second month, in the second week of each month, of each month. GPT, is it wrong when I say in the second week of a month, or in the second week monthly, in the second week by the month?
Good question, David. The most natural one is in the second week of each month. Saying in the second week of a month is grammatically okay, but sounds less specific, like any month, not regularly. And in the second week monthly or by the month don't sound natural in English. So the best version is we hold a monthly quality meeting in the second week of each month. That's clear, natural, and professional.
How about this version? Okay, okay, I got it. I got the point. I got the point. Thank you for your I really appreciate your kind thought. How about this version? We manage, we manage and we conduct a monthly quality meeting in the second week of each month.
That's excellent, David. We manage and conduct a monthly quality meeting in the second week of each month. Sounds formal, clear, and professional. Perfect for reports or presentations. You can also simplify it a bit for smoother rhythm. We hold a monthly quality meeting in the second week of each month. Both are correct. Yours just sounds a bit more official.
GPT, I'm just wondering, what's the another alternative word expression instead of hold, manage, and conduct?
Great question, David. You can also use organize, run, or host. For example, we organize a monthly quality meeting, sounds formal and structured. We run a monthly quality meeting, sounds practical and hands-on. We host a monthly quality meeting, sounds welcoming and professional. All three are natural. The choice depends on the tone you want.
Oh my God, I'm so inspired. GPT. I'm so inspired. You always give me very good expressions, very natural, you always give me very common and natural expressions for my speaking practice. I appreciate your kind support. Okay. Let me try. Let me keep your expressions in my mouse memory. Mouse memory is the most important thing. What really matters is my mouse memory if I really want to speak in English without any effort, without any hesitation in my real life situation. What really matters is my mouse memory. So let me try one time. We organize a monthly quality meeting. We organize, or we learn a monthly quality meeting. We learn monthly quality meeting. We organize, we manage, or we, we, we hold, we hold, we hold, we hold, organize, manage, learn, host. How about this one? Quality system team, quality system team, hosts a monthly quality meeting every Monday in the second week of each month.
That's perfect, David. You built that sentence beautifully. Just one small adjustment for natural flow. Say, the quality system team hosts a monthly quality meeting every Monday in the second week of each month. It's clear, professional, and sounds exactly like something you'd hear in a real company presentation.
Thank you for your kind comment. Let me try one time. System quality team usually hosts monthly quality meeting in the second week. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's great, David. Just switch the word order slightly for a smoother sound. Say, the quality system team usually hosts monthly quality meetings. It flows naturally and sounds very professional.
Let me try one time. I got it. Let me try one time. System quality team. We have the system quality team, and system quality team usually hosts monthly quality meeting in the second week of each month. Each month. In the second week, system quality team usually hosts monthly quality meeting in the second week of each month.
That's excellent, David. You're almost perfect. Just make two small tweaks for grammar and flow. The quality system team usually hosts a monthly quality meeting in the second week of each month. Adding the and a makes it sound complete and natural. Everything else is spot on.
Okay, let me try one time. The system quality team usually hosts a monthly quality meeting in the second week of each month. The system quality team, the system, our system quality team usually hosts monthly quality meeting in the second week, in the second week of each month. In the second month, in the second week, in the second, in the second week, in the second week of each month.
That was a great try, David. Just a couple of small tweaks for fluency. Our quality system team usually hosts a monthly quality meeting in the second week of each month. Using our makes it sound more natural when you're describing your own company, and keeping the second week of each month together flows smoothly. Your pronunciation rhythm also sounds nice when you repeat in the second week of each month.
Okay, I sometimes, like I said, mm, a development strategy meeting for every Monday, and production meeting for every Thursday, and monthly quality meeting the for a second week of each month, and system improvement meeting uh, second sec for second Friday of each month, and cost saving meeting for every fourth week of each month. We have our automotive division have specific for top management meeting. You got the point?
Yes, I got it, David. You mean your automotive division holds 4 regular top management meetings: the development strategy meeting every Monday, the production meeting every Thursday, the monthly quality meeting in the second week, the system improvement meeting on the second Friday, and the cost saving meeting in the fourth week of each month. That's a clear structure. Would you like me to help you refine that into one smooth business sentence?
Let me try one more time. The development strategy meeting every Monday, the production meeting every Thursday, the monthly quality meeting in the second week, the system improvement meeting on the second Friday, and the cost saving meeting in the fourth week of each month. This is a clear structure. I believe that this is a clear this is this is better. This is clearer structure. This is clearer structure than I said few seconds ago.
Yes, that's right, David. And you said it very clearly this time. You can make it sound even smoother by saying, "This is a clearer structure than the one I mentioned a few minutes ago." But your version already sounds natural and easy to follow.
Okay, I got it. GPT, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. I'd like to share next page with you. Listen, GPT. You know, the meeting usually takes nearly 2 hours without any break, so it's quite tough and challenging. That's why our quality division leader prepared coffee for all attendees. But the people bringing the coffee didn't arrive at the beginning of the meeting. They came about 10 minutes after this that meeting started. So when they began hanging out their coffee during the meeting, things got a little messy. Things got a little messy. But anyway, the coffee really helped create a smoother atmosphere, smoother mood. But anyway, the coffee really helped create a smoother mood. It helped to make the meeting feel more relaxed and comfortable.
That's a great story, David. You can make it sound a bit smoother like this. The meeting usually lasts about 2 hours without a break, so it's quite tough. That's why our quality division leader prepared coffee for everyone. But the delivery people arrived about 10 minutes after the meeting started, so things got a bit messy when they handed out the coffee. Still, the coffee helped create a more relaxed and pleasant atmosphere. Would you like to practice saying this polished version aloud a few times?
No. In my opinion, this this short story, this brief story don't have any specific words and expression except the people bring the coffee. The people bring the coffee. The people bring the coffee didn't arrive at the beginning of the meeting. I believe this phrase is very useful for my real life situation. So let me keep this phrase in my mouse memory. Let me say few more times. But the people bringing the coffee didn't arrive at the beginning of the meeting. But the people bringing the coffee, but the people bringing, but, but the people bringing the coffee didn't arrive at the beginning of the meeting. JBD, could you please share another alternative session with me?
Sure, David. You could also say, but the people who were in charge of bringing the coffee didn't arrive at the start of the meeting. Or a bit shorter, but the coffee delivery came late, about 10 minutes after the meeting started. Both sound natural in a business situation.
So you mean
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I didn't say anything that must have been just technical glitches. That's not big. Let's keep on monitoring. But so you mean it's better to say, but the people who were in charge of bringing the coffee didn't arrive at the start of the meeting, or a bit shorter, but the coffee delivery came late. But the coffee delivery came late. But the coffee delivery came late. About 10 minutes after the meeting started. About 10 minutes after the meeting started. But the coffee delivery came late. About 10 minutes after meeting started. But the coffee delivery came late about 10 minutes after the meeting started. But the coffee delivery came late. About 10 minutes after the meeting started.
Exactly, David. That version sounds smooth and natural. You could also switch the order slightly if you want a bit more rhythm. The coffee delivery came about 10 minutes late after the meeting started. Both ways are perfectly fine for daily or business conversation.
Okay, let's keep on going. Let me share the next paragraph with you.
Go ahead, David. What's the next paragraph you want to practice?
I think we have a productive and enjoyable monthly quality report meeting yesterday, but to be honest, I didn't prepare my best report this time. That's why I feel I should do better next time. That's why I feel I should do better next time. I want to prepare a report with more content. I want to prepare. I want to prepare. I want to prepare I want to prepare a report. I want to prepare a report. I want to prepare a report with more content, but more topics and clearer agendas. Yesterday's meeting really motivated me to become a better presenter, a better team member, and someone who contributes more. Someone who contributes more. Someone who contributes more.
That's a great mindset, David. Your sentences sound heartfelt and clear. You could polish it just a bit by saying, like, I think we had a productive and enjoyable monthly quality meeting yesterday, but honestly, I didn't prepare my best report this time, so I feel I should do better next time. The meeting motivated me to become a better presenter, a better team member, and someone who contributes more. Want to practice that version a few times?
Let me try one more time. I think we had a productive and enjoyable monthly quality meeting yesterday, but honestly, I didn't prepare my best report this time. So I feel I should do better next time. The meeting motivated me to become a better presenter, a better team member, and someone who contributes more.
Perfect, David. That flowed really naturally and confidently. The rhythm of a better presenter, a better team member, and someone who contributes more sounds strong, like a personal promise. Want to try emphasizing each better word for impact?
So you mean I could say, that phrase like a personal promise? Personal promise is natural English expression.
Yes, exactly. A personal promise is a very natural expression. It means something you commit to yourself, not just to others. So you could say, that felt like a personal promise to myself.
Could you say that one more time, please?
Do you mean you want me to stay and keep listening while you practice that line a few times?
No, 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 no. I said, could you say that one more time, please?
Sure. You could say, that felt like a personal promise to myself. It means you made a strong
Personal
commitment in your
promise.
heart.
Personal, so you mean personal promise? Personal promise. It, so you mean it seems it's like a personal promise to myself. So you mean it seems, so you mean it seems it's like a personal promise, to myself.
Yes, that's right. You can say, it feels like a personal promise to myself. That sounds smooth and natural.
I like that kind of expression, personal promise. I think personal promises can motivate me and can push me to going upward to move on to the better place, better position, higher position. Do you agree with that? I believe that this kind of personal promises makes me motivated and inspired to go upward, to go on the higher position.
Yes, I totally agree. Personal promises can really drive you to grow and reach higher goals. They keep you focused and give you energy to move forward.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I totally agree. I totally agree. I agree. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. That's right. Certainly. Certainly, that's exactly what I say. Personal promises can really drive me. Personal promises can really drive me to grow and reach higher goals. They keep me focused and give me energy to move forward. They give me energy to move forward. They give me energy. They give me energy to move forward.
Perfectly said. You sound confident and natural. That rhythm, they give me energy to move forward, feels strong and motivating.
Okay, I got it. Let's keep going, Songwei. Let me share with you. Let me share the next one with you. Let me share the next one. Let me share the next one with you. Please feel free to wait for a moment.
Sure, go ahead. What's the next one you want to practice?
Please feel free to wait for few seconds.
Of course, take your time. Are you checking your notes right now?
It's done. It's done. Let's keep the momentum going. There is no single best method to name company teams or divisions. I believe it completely depends on the company. What really matters is how employees understand the team structure and their roles. In our company, we use the term part to refer to subgroups within a team. It might sound unusual in English, but It works well for our internal structure and is easy for our employees to understand.
That sounds clear and professional, David. Your explanation flows naturally, and what really matters is how employees understand the team structure and their roles is especially strong. Would you like me to polish it just a little for smoother presentation?
No, 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 GPT. Let me just let me just let me try, just let me speak one more time with that short story. There is no single best method to name company teams. There is no single best method to name company teams. There is no single best method to name teams, specific teams or divisions. It completely depends on the company. What really matters is how employees understand the team structure and their role. In our company, we use the term part. We use the term part to refer to subgroups within a team. It might sound unnatural it may sound unnatural. It may sound unnatural in English, but it works well for our internal structure and it is easy for our employees to understand.
That's great, David. Your rhythm and clarity are improving. Just one tiny note. Instead of path, you meant pot, right? So it would be, we use the term pot to refer to subgroups within a team.
Okay. I got it. I'm sure I understand what's right there. Okay. Let's keep the momentum going. Here I go. It's not a waste. Not even close. It's not a waste. Not even close. GPT listen. I noted this simple sentence to remember. Not even close. Phrase. I love this phrase. I love this kind of phrase. Simple but powerful. It's not a waste. Not even close.
That's a great one to keep, David. Not even close really adds emphasis, like you're saying. It's far from that. It's short but strong. Would you like me to give you a few examples of how people use not even close in conversation?
Yes, go ahead. It's your
Um,
turn. It's
sorry,
your
I'm
turn.
having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Okay, go ahead. It's your turn.
All right, here are a few natural ones. Someone might say, "Did you finish your report?" Not even close. Or, "Was that your best performance?" Not even close. I can do much better. It's a casual way to show something is far from true. Would you like a few more examples in a business context?
Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes we use not even close praise with in the negative situation. How about this version? Not yet, but I promise you we will submit. We are going to submit this report by today.
That's a good one, David. You're right. Not even close can sound negative or casual. If you want to sound more professional, your version works better. Not yet, but I promise we'll submit the report by today. It sounds polite and confident. Would you like me to show how to mix a little bit of not even close naturally in that kind of answer?
But in my opinion, if I say promise, maybe it's too strong. So I might say, I assume that we can submit this report by today. I assume that we can submit this report by today.
That's a good instinct, but I assume sounds a bit uncertain, like you're guessing. In business English, you might say, "I expect we can submit the report by today," or "We're planning to submit the report by today." Those sound more confident, but still polite. Would you like me to compare all three tones, strong, neutral, and soft?
So you mean it's better to say we are planning, we are planning to submit this report by today?
Yes, exactly. We're planning to submit the report by today. Sounds natural and professional. It shows you're confident, but not making a hard promise. You could also say, we're aiming to submit the report by today. That one feels polite and flexible. Which one do you prefer, planning or aiming?
I guess we can submit this report by today. I guess, or I expect, or we are planning, it a better expression than I assume, right? So I could say, I expect we can submit this report by today. I expect we can submit this report by today. I expect, or we are planning to submit this report by today.
Exactly, David. I expect we can submit this report by today, and we're planning to submit this report by today. Both sound much better than I assume. Expect shows confidence, and planning shows preparation. You can choose depending on the situation, confident tone or practical tone. Would you like to practice saying both in a short business style reply?
Mm, I'm sure I understand. I can choose depending on the situation. These are all good expression. It completely depends on the tone and the mood where I am in, what we have to do, what we need to submit, what we have, how we have to deal with our customer. It's completely depending on the situation. I can use I expect, I am planning, or or I promise. Sometimes I promise.
That's right, David. You've got it perfectly. It really depends on how confident you are and what kind of message you want to send. I promise feels strong and personal. I expect feels confident and realistic. And we're planning sounds calm and professional. Which one do you think fits your usual tone at work?
In my opinion, there is no best expression. It's completely depends on the situation. It's completely depending on the situation what I have to submit.
Exactly. There's no single best expression. It all depends on the context and your relationship with the listener. You're thinking like a real communicator now. Do you want to practice using those three expressions in short sample sentences, like in a meeting setting?
No, GPT, listen. If my job is strong, I have to use promise. But if my report is not strong, but if my job is soft, I might use expect instead of promise.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. When your responsibility is strong or your commitment is firm, I promise shows accountability. But when things are still flexible or uncertain, I expect sounds more natural and professional. You're using great judgment there, David. Would you like to make one example for each situation?
No. Let's keep the momentum way. Okay, here I go. You sound bright and confident today. You sound bright and confident today. You sound bright. You sound smart. You sound smart and confident today. You sound smart and confident today. You sound. You sound. You sound bright, smart, and competent.
That's a great one, David. You sound bright and competent today is clear and natural. You can also say, you sound sharp today if you want something shorter and more casual. Would you like me to show a few versions with different tones?
You sound very sharp today. You sound very smart today. You sound.
Yes, perfect. You can say things like, you sound very confident today, or you sound a bit tired today, depending on the mood you notice. It's a really natural way to start a friendly conversation. Would you like to practice a few of those mood-based ones next?
GPT, in this context, how can I translate the word sound in Korean?
In this context, sound means 뭘 하게 들리다. So, for example, you sound happy means 너 행복하게 들려, or more naturally, 행복해 보이네요. It's not about hearing a literal sound, but about how someone seems from their voice or tone. Does that make sense?
Okay. I'm telling you, you sound smart and intelligent today. You sound, GPT, you sound smart and intelligent and warm today.
Haha, thank you, David. That's a lovely way to say it. And your sentence sounds perfect too. You sound smart, intelligent, and warm today. It's very natural and heartfelt. Would you like me to show you one or two softer or more formal versions too?
No. Let's keep on waiting. Let me share next short story with you. Let me share next short story with you. Here I go. Even if the image resolution is not very high, even if the image resolution is not very high, I can still analyze the text that appears in the image, like labels, screen displays, and marking on the machine. It's kind of like how your eyes catch small writing if you focus closely. I'm not sure why I noted this story in my application, in my note application. Let me speak one more time. Even if the image resolution is not very high, I can still analyze the text that appears in the image, like labels, screen displays, and marking on the machine. It's kind of like how your eyes catch small writing if you focus closely.
That's a really clear and natural description, David. It flows well and sounds like something you'd say in a technical meeting. The comparison at the end, like how your eyes catch small writing if you focus closely, is especially nice. Do you want to make it sound a bit more formal or keep it conversational like this?
In my opinion, it's better to move on to the next one. By the way, would you like to practice planning how this machine works in English? That might be a good real world exercise for meeting or training. By the way, would you like to practice planning how this machine works? Would you like to practice planning? Would you like to practice explaining? I'm sorry. It's my bad. By the way, would you like to practice? Would you like to practice? By the way, would you like to practice? By the way, would you like to practice planning how this machine works? Would you like to practice explaining? I'm sorry. By the way, would you like to practice explaining how this machine works in English? That might be a good real-world exercise for meetings or training. Would you like to practice explaining how this machine works?
You got it, David. The best version here is, would you like to practice explaining how this machine works? That sounds smooth and natural. Practice planning would mean making a plan, but your intention is to describe or explain, so explaining fits better. Do you want to try saying it in a few different tones, formal, casual, and friendly?
I'm sorry. One more time, please.
Sure thing. The most natural way to say it is, would you like to practice explaining how this machine works? It clearly means practicing how to describe or talk about the machine's function. If you said, would you like to practice planning how this machine works?
Explain.
It would sound like you're designing or building it, not explaining it.
GPT, I mean it. I wanted to say explain, not planning. You just suggested, would you like to practice planning how this machine works? No, 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 no. I'm sure I wanted to say explaining. Would you like to practice explaining how this machine works?
Yes, exactly, David. Would you like to practice explaining how this machine works? Is the perfect version. It's clear, natural, and fits your purpose. Want to try saying it a few times for mouse memory?
No, 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 no. Let me share next word with you. Let me share next word with you.
All right, here's the next one. This diagram shows the overall structure of the system. As you can see, each block represents a major function, and the arrows show how data flows between them.
No, 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 no. It's my turn.
All right, go ahead, David. It's your turn. I'm listening carefully. What's the next story or phrase you want to practice?
Okay, GPT, let me explain about this machine. This machine is used in the SCMT line, and it's very special for us because normally we don't use this kind of equipment. It's a specific machine for our new customer. I took this picture because it's a highly automated system. Unlike the previous model, which wasn't automated, this one is designed to improve our production efficiency. The machine includes both a loader and unloader to help streamline the process.
That was a really strong explanation, David. You sounded clear and structured. If you want a slightly smoother version, you could say, this machine is used on the SDMT line. It's special for us because we normally don't use this type of equipment. It's designed for a new customer and is highly automated. Unlike the previous model, this one helps improve production efficiency since it includes both a loader and an unloader. Would you like to try saying that version for mouse memory?
Could you say that one more time, please?
Sure. This machine is used on the SDMT line. It's special for us because we normally don't use this type of equipment. It's designed for a new customer and is highly automated. Unlike the previous model, this one helps improve production efficiency since it includes both a loader and an unloader.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. It's placed in the middle of the SMT inline process to perform those tests. It's placed in the middle of the SMT line. It's placed in the middle of the SMT inline process. It's placed in the middle of the SMT inline process. It's placed in the middle of the SMT inline process to perform those tests. It's placed in the middle of the SMT inline process to perform those tests.
That's perfect rhythm, David. Your sentence sounds clear and natural. It's placed in the middle of the SMT9 process to perform those tests. You could also say, it's installed in the middle of the SMT9 process to carry out those tests, if you want to sound a bit more technical. Would you like to try that version too?
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you say that one more time, please?
Of course. You can say it's placed in the middle of the SMT9 process to perform those tests. Or if you want to sound a bit more technical, you can say it's installed in the middle of the SMT9 process to carry out those tests.
Wow. Installed. You said installed. You use installed for this context. Okay, I couldn't agree more. Maybe it's better expression than mine. It's placed. You said it's installed in the middle of the SMT9 process to perform those tests.
Exactly, yes. Installed fits better for machines or equipment because it sounds more technical and professional. So you can say it's installed in the middle of the SMT9 process to perform those tests. It sounds perfect in an engineering or factory setting.
Okay, I got the point. Let's keep going. Can you tell me what kind of functions does this FCT machine test on the PCB? What exactly is it checking? What exactly is it checking? Can you tell me what kind of functions
Nice question, David.
does this,
That sounds clear and professional. Just a tiny polish.
what
Say, can you
kind of
tell me what
functions
kind
does
of
this?
functions this FCT machine tests on the PCB? What exactly is it checking? That word order sounds a bit smoother in English.
Can you tell me what kind of functions this FCT machine tests on their PCB? What exactly is it checking? What exactly is it checking? What is it checking? What is it checking? What is it checking exactly? GPT, which one is more natural? What exactly is it checking, or what is it checking exactly? What's it checking exactly? In my real life situation, I might say, what's it checking? What's that checking? What's that machine checking exactly? What's that machine? What's that machine? What's that machine checking exactly? 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 What do you say about this? What's that machine? What's that machine checking exactly?
You're right, David. What's that machine checking exactly? Sounds very natural and conversational. It's perfect for a real life situation, especially in meetings or on the production line. What exactly is it checking? Sounds a bit more formal, but both are great choices.
So, I mean, it's better to say, what's that machine checking exactly? What's that machine checking exactly? What's that machine perform? What's that machine exam? What's that machine conduct? What's that machine conduct? What's that machine do? What's that machine test exactly?
Good thinking. The most natural ones are what's that machine checking exactly, or what's that machine testing exactly. The others, like conduct or perform, sound too formal or awkward in this context. For everyday use on the production floor, checking or testing is best.
Okay, I got the point. I got the point. Checking or testing is best. Okay, I got the point. How about do? What's that machine do exactly? What's that machine do exactly?
Yes, perfect. What does that machine do exactly is very natural and flexible. It's great when you're not sure what kind of function or test the machine performs. It sounds smooth in daily conversation too.
Or, can you explain what that machine do exactly?
Almost perfect, David. Just a small fix. You should say, can you explain what that machine does exactly? Because the subject is machine, so the verb needs the S.
Can you explain what does that machine what can you tell me can you explain what does that machine does exactly? Hmm, does exactly. Okay, I got the point. I got the point. Can you explain what does that machine does exactly? Can you explain what does that machine does exactly? Can you explain what does that machine exactly? Can you explain what does that machine does exactly? Can you tell me what the machine does exactly? Does. Can you tell me what the machine does exactly?
Close but not quite. When you use can you explain or can you tell me, you don't need to switch the word order. So it should be, can you explain what that machine does exactly? Or can you tell me what that machine does exactly?
Can you explain what the machine does exactly?
Perfect, David. That's completely natural and clear, just like how a native speaker would say it.
Okay, time, Joe. I have to go. It's wonderful time with you. I already missed you. See you next time. Bye for now. It's wonderful time with you.
That's really sweet, David. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Talk to you next time.
Is this expression natural? It's wonderful time with you.
Almost. A more natural way to say it would be, it's been a wonderful time with you, or simply, I had a wonderful time with you.
I had a wonderful time with you. I'm telling you, I had a wonderful time with you.
That sounds perfect, David. It's
I,
warm, natural, and heartfelt. Just right for ending your
I,
session.
I think I had a wonderful time with you. I really appreciate your kind support. I think I had a wonderful time with you.
That's lovely, David. It sounds sincere and natural. You're expressing both gratitude and warmth really well.
Bye for now. See you next time.